Deputy Micheal Martin, please.
Taoiseach, we read in the Irish Times today that the Minister for Communications, Denis Naughton, told the Public Affairs Director at Heenan's PR that he planned to refer the proposed takeover of Celtic Media by Independent News and Media to the Broadcasting Authority of Ireland 2 months before it was made public. It appears that this information was then passed on to the Senior Director of the PR firm, who gave it and passed it on to the former chairman of INM, who then relayed it to the largest shareholder of INM. And this was all in advance of that information being made available to INM's other shareholders. This may or may not have been a breach of new market abuse regulations. The Public Relations Executive told the former chairman of INM that the Minister's decision was to be treated as highly confidential. The Director of Public Affairs of Heenan's has confirmed this morning, saying Minister Naughton would have known he was working for INM. He said he was asked by the company to find out the Minister's view of the suggested merger after the Competition and Consumer Protection Commission's decision. Quote, "I ascertained what his reaction would be and I told the client. What they did with it after that is a matter for them." Now, it's my view, Taoiseach, that the Minister should come into the House, should clarify this and simply confirm whether he did or did not tell the Public Affairs Director of Heenan's this information 2 months in advance of making it public. Have you, Taoiseach, made any queries of the Minister on this issue, and do you have concerns about the Minister's behaviour? Why, Taoiseach, would it be normal practice for a Minister to actually inform a company what his intentions were in relation to a proposed merger before it was publicly announced? Is this not commercially sensitive information, price-sensitive information? Why would the Minister pass on his intentions? Had he received any other representations about this proposed merger? And did Minister Naughton inform the Government that his office had given a heads-up about his plan to refer a proposed takeover to the Broadcasting Authority 2 months before it was referred? I asked you, had you made inquiries of the Minister? Do you not find it unacceptable that the Minister would have given this information 2 months before making a public announcement on it to a public relations firm who was acting on behalf of INM? Do you think that was appropriate? Do you think that was correct? Have you ascertained from the Minister that he did in fact do this? Yes or no, Minister or Taoiseach? I want a very straightforward answer, because any reading of the situation would seem to suggest that the inside track is alive and well. And I think it's extremely important that we get clarity and transparency in relation to this. And I've asked you, what is your view on this? Do you think it's normal practice for something like this to occur? That a Minister would inform a PR firm acting on behalf of one party to this 2 months in advance. Do you think that's correct and proper?
Thank you, Deputy.
You might just state, Taoiseach, whether you regard this as appropriate and correct behaviour.
Taoiseach.